Not like I actually need them anyway. I was just speculating.
Yeah. So I will also say that I'm not going to spoil anything. Hold on.
Yeah, if you want, I know you said you've done almost all of the DLC.
I've done all the DLC.
I can share what I've done then, if you are curious
I
as
mean,
to my
I've
progress.
already gone live, but if you want, that seems like a fine way to open.
Cool. Okay, I would be
Hello.
happy to share.
I'm
Just let me
joined
know
by
when.
Mr. Cabbage Man, the cool,
Hello, I am the cabbage.
the long deferred. Yes, it's been a while since we've done anything. We've both been very busy, and also both been playing the DLC and etc. So we were just gonna do a quick start off by revisiting. Well, I'm not going to because I've completed the DLC, but revisiting what Cabbage has done in the DLC, and I will not spoil anything, and please don't spoil anything in chat.
Cool. So I will just share my experiences so far. I have done Bellerot Tower Settlement. I have gone through Castle Ensis. I have therefore reached Shadow Altus.
Sorry.
Yeah. Within Shadow Altus, I have done as much as I can find of Shadow Keep. That is both the basement with the Shadow Tree Avatar and out to Commander Gaius. And that's as far as I've gone as far as main story goes. I've been exploring a little bit beyond that. Currently, I have just entered the Manse of Midra.
Yes.
Elsewhere, I've also done the Two Finger Ruins and the Fissure, leading all the way to the Purple Garden.
Oh, the Garden of Deep Purple? Have you done what's there yet?
I have spoken to the person down there, and then I got attacked by one of our friends who did not like what I had to say about
what they
our friend down there.
Yes. I will just go ahead and tell you if that is all right, and if I would like to say something pertaining to that.
Very well.
You actually haven't failed the quest. There's actually substantially more stuff to do, but you are.
I was hoping that he was still not quite dead when I left him there, so I'm waiting to see what sleepy things happen.
Yes, so just make sure you've exhausted his dialogue, but right now there's nothing else you can do. You got to advance more before anything happens.
Excellent.
The only other thing I would say is there is a specific NPC quest within Shadowkeep, and it's the one part of Shadowkeep it sounds like you haven't explored, that is so convoluted, but also so important that I would be very happy to give you some vague assistance on it, if that is all right. Or maybe not vague.
Sure.
I think I want this best
I will
done
happily,
in text.
I will accept your assistance with the more esoteric parts of the game.
Fair. It's best done over text, so when we are done, while you are giving Eliza her well-deserved walkies, I will text it to you.
Excellent. Thank you.
The last thing I would say is that I would assume... Well, not the last thing, sorry. So, who is your favorite boss so far?
From the DLC?
Yes.
Definitely Rolana.
Yeah, very reasonable. The other thing I was going to say is that... Have you beaten Commander Gaius?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Disappointing, but not... but disappointing and unexpectedly so reward, but oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of frustrated that he's a remembrance boss, and he just straight up doesn't have unique music. It feels really weird. He's just got the exact same thing as Commander Niall and Commander O'Neill. Neil, I should say. Mm-hmm. Shadow Tree Avatar, good boss. Extremely weak to fire. When we get to them on this run, that's going to be very funny. They have like a negative 40%
as I believe I mentioned to you over text, I happened to pick up the Fire Knight's Greatsword on my way down to that avatar, put fire on it for, obvious reasons, and then the Shadow Tree avatar did not last very long.
Yes. I will say the thing mentioned in the description of, like, fire gives it a strong effect is actually referring to the flame art one, which is the faith strength one, rather than fire, which is the pure faith, which is the faith one.
I did in fact notice that. I was actually checking out the numbers, and I have it as a flame art plus 25.
Yes. I will also tell you that people really do not like the Fire Knight Greatsword because it is basically the second coming of Chaos, Flame, Zweihander, Giant Dad, Dark Souls 1. Not
Big
because
sword go bonk, big number go whoosh.
Yes. Hilda is meanwhile standing outside of the Three Fingers door because she has decided that, queens don't fight queens, and Hilda is going to do her best to save her groupie because she doesn't quite know whether to think of Melina as her friend. But she certainly does not want anything bad to happen to her. So queens don't let queens suffer.
Okay.
Do you disagree with this line of reasoning?
I personally disagree with this, mostly because as much as queens don't let queens suffer, I do not believe that Hilda would blatantly disregard Melina's pleading to not do this.
Okay, that's very reasonable. In fact, it is so reasonable that I think she will feel absolutely horrendous after this, but it's reasonable enough that I think I will not go forward with it, and I trust you as the Hilda expert. And I have completely forgotten what my armor I was wearing before this, so... give me a second as I try to remember. I have completely forgotten what my armor was.
Alas, unlike the actual Souls games, you are not upgrading armor in this, in which case you could just say, well, this one's plus 10, so that's my armor.
Oh yes, I need to turn on new inventory. Where is it? Where's the button? Okay, yes, I already have it. Funnily enough, the tooltip for About New Inventory Features is itself an item because it goes under the Info tab.
Yup, I noticed that.
Okay, so if that's the case, then since I trust you, I will not go for that. I am just trying to approximate what I think it is, so I have the Fingerprint Greaves, the Kari Knight set, armor, gloves, the Nox Swordstress armor, and the Nomadic Merchant's Chapeau, which I do remember those last two. Were definite.
Excellent.
Alright, with that being said, let me just quickly check to see if Doggy Boy has anything else for me. I thought I got all of the death noms, the death tritos, but if not...
If not, we can sprint through a catacomb or two.
I think it's just one. Alright, no, Doggo is gone. I have successfully done it. I know I didn't kill him. If that's the case, then I think there's nothing stopping us from doing their thing. I'm gonna skip my cutscene because we've already seen it, although it is a one. I have Vincent Van Nintendo in chat, and he really loves Melina, and it's only like 2 minutes long. So is it all right if I don't skip that part of the cutscene?
Absolutely, keep the cutscene.
Although, actually, Vincent, since you love her so much, and I do too, would you rather I skip the cutscene and not have to see that? It's her call. While he types out an answer, I will go across the chain, which, if you recall, I died crossing last time. Or no, I think that was on my Harry Dubois playthrough. Speaking of which, now that you've actually played Disco Elysium, I'm wondering whether you will be surprised that I have made Harry Dubois a Blood Cultist Strength Arcane user, who doesn't focus on Arcane and Blood Loss
at all.
But in the, I get to use really weird items like this sword that floats and this trident that lets me shower in blood.
Mm-hmm. And also drugs. Ooh, if you're taking Harry Dubois into the DLC, are you going to use the new perfume weapons?
Yes, but there's only one that. Oh shoot, Vincent has left the chat. Well, fuck. I can't tell what his answer is going to be. Yes, but there's only one that scales with like any kind of arcane, which is there's two that scale with arcane.
And it's the bleed one, right?
There isn't a bleed talisman perfume.
There isn't a bleed one? I thought there was a bleed one.
There is.
My mistake.
Allen Ring. Let me just check the perfume bottle. Weapons are okay. Do you want me? I mean, how many? Which ones do you have? Because I'm guessing you have.
I do not consider weapons to be a spoiler unless they're specifically remembrance weapons. So go ahead.
Sorry, saying goodbye to a friend who says good night. They are the basic fire one, which is strength scales only with dex, but don't you fucking worry, it maxes at B, and that's the biggest fucking problem I have with this DLC. As a dex build, there is one weapon that maxes at A, and there's two that max at S, but they have such terrible base damage that it's not really worth it. Actually, no, that's not true. The backhand blades do max at S, and they actually are quite good. But there's another backhand blade that you can get from the aesthetics, the curse blades, the spinny boys. That caps at A, but it has such much higher base damage, so it's just worth it still. Anyways, 5-star perfume bottle scales only with C. It does fire damage only. Chilling perfume bottle
Gotcha.
scales with dex and intelligence, does magic damage and frostbite buildup. Lightning perfume bottle scales with dex and faith and only does pure lightning damage. The poison perfume bottle, which scales with dex and arcane and does physical damage for some reason. I guess they don't have a poison damage type, although I feel like that should do, I don't know, maybe magic damage.
Yeah, I would think magic would make sense for that.
And then the Frenzy Flame perfume bottle, which scales with everything, albeit not very highly, and does pure fire damage. The Frenzy Flame perfume bottle is not a remembrance one, don't worry. It's, I think you must have found it because it's near the map in the core game.
Yes, I did find that.
So yes, he will use them, but the only good one that really fits for him is the poison one, which is not itself a very good weapon. But the problem is he's a strength arcane build, which only has a few weapons that fit with it, but those are good, some good ass weapons. Like the Mariah Executioner Sword and Mogwin Sacred Spear are. Anyways, I'm going to sit and be very sad. Since Vincent's not in chat,
I will also sit and do rage things because that is what Eliza does.
Indiscriminate. Are you prepared to commit a cardinal sin?
let's do it.
Very well.
I love you,
Let my
Mallow. I'm
hand
sorry.
rest upon you for but a moment. O Erd Tree, you shall burn. Burn for the sake of the new Lord. Thank you for guiding me here. The one who walks alongside flame shall one day meet the road of destined death. Goodbye.
Alright, well, the Melina portion is done, so let us be off. Alright, are you here?
I am here. I am sorry that things have happened. No, Hilda is also sorry that things have happened.
Yes. Interesting to note, when you first spawn into Farum Azula, I just realized you appear to, for a quarter of a second, be considered in combat. I'm guessing this is as enemies are loading in. Because when you sprint for a quarter second, your stamina goes down, and so if you keep sprinting, your stamina will be missing a tiny bar for a couple of seconds. Anyways, hello, Farum Azula. Crumbling Farum Azula, sorry. Hi, Malekith. I don't know who that is actually over there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Thankfully, the enemies seem to not really have any kind of spatial awareness. Oh, that killed them. I forgot you basically have no hyper armor while casting this incantation. Fortunately, if you just need a second. Okay, whoops. It's burn O flame and you have no poise. Fortunately, as long as your palms touch the ground once, you will still cast the reduced power version of the incantation. And it does a lot of damage. I'm trying to get past the beastmen in the first hallway.
Yeah, I'm shooting at them too. They are rather dodgy. I was hoping I wouldn't have to use Night Comet and try to be a little bit more efficient, but they are dodgy boys.
Oh, they are dodgy boys. Whoops. Fuck, I died right in front of the Grace. God damn. That was shitty of me.
Oof, I'm sorry.
Like, I'm literally in the room where the Grace is, and it was just because I decided to be fancy and try to kill him with the giant flame take thief. Alas. Unfortunately, it stops you off at the entrance to Crumbling Azula.
And it is not very far.
Yes. I have forgotten the moveset of this weapon. It's going to make that my explanation for why I died.
Alas. Which weapon are you using right now?
Golden Halberd.
Golden Halberd?
Full reliable.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to kill this dragon. I know I don't need to, but I want to.
You can summon me if you want.
Let me try it once.
Don't kill me.
Oh, one more thing I have done in the DLC. I have not gone all the way up Jagged Peak, but I have arrived at Jagged Peak.
Oh, interesting. Why do I bother with the cycling incantations when this weapon is just so good? Oh my god, Garank's Beast Cloud is a lot of voice damage. Alright, no deaths this time. I suppose I too am keen to know just what kind Mikola is doing here. I meant to say, I suppose I too shall kill the dragon. Okay, Flame grant me strength. And then Ash of War version of Gold. Hold on. Yeah, Flame grant me strength is a body buff, so that should stack with the gold.
I did not survive the dragon.
Okay, well I've already I'm about to fight the dragon already, so I think this will have to wait for a moment.
That's okay.
Oh my god, I'm doing so little damage. Oh, that's not too bad. I do think the hitbox on that slash with the claws is a little wonky, because they clearly go. Oh, don't calamite me. Oh god. Hi Vincent, you missed something sad, I'm sorry. Okay, can you stop fucking knocking me towards the edge? I wanted to wait and see what your choice was about whether we walked the cutscene or skip it, but we weren't here, so I assumed you just wanted it so that you could see it on the bottom. Are you fighting the dragon again?
No, I am running away from dragon.
Okay, I will try to kill dragon. If I fail, I shall run.
Alas, I know I said I might have a little bit more time, but my puppy has just run upstairs, so I think it is time for me to go take care of her. I should be back soon and we can continue for a little while if that is acceptable.
That is more than acceptable because we started much later than I intended. My apologies.
It's okay. I will see you again soon.
I have never seen that attack before.
Hmm.
It's like they do the glaive, except they fly really high in the air first. Okay, well I will kill dragon and then go to next race, assuming I don't die, and then we shall take a break. Farewell. Oh god. Okay, just sworn I dodged in time. Excuse me. Excuse me. No, you are not. Excuse me. You die now. Oh my god. How much health do you have? There you go. You were. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go on. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call intermission for, I don't know, half hour. Depends on how long Doggy needs walking. This puppy is good. Well, because puppy. Let's not go too far now. So, see you soon.